Every family leaves behind more than possessions. We inherit ways of seeing, ways of coping, ways of loving, ways of surviving. And the emotional inheritance we receive from the women who raised us becomes a quiet legacy that shapes our future. Some inherit jewelry, some inherit recipes, and some of us inherit photographs. But the deepest inheritance is emotional. The patterns, strengths, and wisdom passed down through presence, not paperwork. Emotional inheritance is subtle. It's the way she folded letters, the way she handled disappointment, the way she forgave, the way she protected, the way she endured. These things become part of us long before we realize we've inherited them. We inherit her patience when life slows us down. We inherit her courage when life breaks her heart. We inherit her humor when life feels heavy. And we inherit her steadiness when life becomes uncertain. And sometimes we inherit her wounds too, her fears, her anxieties, her survival strategies. But even those can become wisdom when we choose to transform them instead of repeating them. The ring she wore may symbolize commitment, but the real inheritance is the spirit behind it. The promise to keep showing up, to keep loving, to keep building something that lasts. The letter she saved may hold memories, but the real inheritance is the tenderness behind it. The reminder that love is expressed in small, consistent gestures. Emotional inheritance is not about perfection, it's about continuity. The way love travels through generations. The way wisdom is carried forward through ordinary moments. And here's the part we often overlook. Emotional inheritance is not always intentional. Sometimes it's shaped by what she said. Sometimes by what she never said. Sometimes by the stories she told. Sometimes by the stories she protected you from. Stories she never told you. We learn from the way she navigated joy, how she celebrated small victories, how she made ordinary days feel special. We learn from the way she navigated sorrow, how she held herself together, how she held others together, and how she kept moving even when life asked too much of her. We learn from the way she loved, not just in the big moments, but in the quiet ones too. The meals she cooked, the advice she offered, the boundaries she set, the sacrifices she made without ever calling them sacrifices. And we learn from the things she struggled with, the emotions she didn't know how to name, the fears she carried alone, the dreams she set aside so others could rise. All of it becomes part of the emotional blueprint we carry into adulthood. Some of what we inherit strengthens us. Some of it challenges us. Some of it asks us to grow beyond what she was able to heal. Even the parts of her story she never spoke aloud still shaped you. Silence is its own kind of inheritance, and endurance is its own kind of inheritance. Because some of her most powerful lessons came from watching her navigate life without applause or recognition. You learned from her strength, even when she didn't call it strength. You learned from her tenderness, even when she didn't call it tenderness. You learned from her mistakes, even when she didn't know she was teaching. Emotional inheritance is not a single moment. It's a lifetime of impressions, small, steady, repeated, shaping us quietly and faithfully. Emotional inheritance is not just what we receive, it's what we continue. Every act of kindness, every moment of patience, every boundary we honor becomes part of the legacy we pass forward. We're not responsible for the emotional world we were born into, but we are responsible for the emotional world we create from it. We choose what continues. We choose what ends with us. And we choose what becomes the new foundation for the generations that follow. That choice, our choice, that intention is its own kind of love. So today, hold the ring, read the letter, remember the laughter, honor the lessons, and carry forward the strength. Transform what needs healing. You're not just remembering her, you're continuing her work. And that continuation is its own kind of inheritance, a living legacy, a bridge between what was given and what will be passed on. Now you take care and stay connected.